Okay, today is the day. I have dedicated all of this day, this Saturday, to finishing the book I started in July. Hopefully I can get it done. I have four, instead of word counting, I have four major scenes or chapters. We'll see how it goes that I need to write. I need to write the search for the big bad, the big baddie confrontation, the saving or not saving, and then the wrap up. If I have time, I'd love to write my subscriber epilogue, but I'm not sure I'm going to get to that. We will see. Um, the thing about these sections is that they're really fun to write and they can be really fast to write, but they always wind up taking me more words than I think they're going to take me. I'm going to be working in rounds today. I'm hoping to give it at least 4 good hours, maybe more if I need to. Um, every hour, I'm a sort of slow writer when it comes to people on YouTube, but every hour I should be able to accomplish 800 and 900 words, hopefully more than that. But I'm not even sure that that will be enough because of how the ends of my books tend to bloom into something I didn't see happening until the very end. So wish me luck, and I'll be back between large sprints to let you know how I'm doing. Bye. Okay, so I finished my first round of sprints. I did 3 sprints. Normally I sprint for 15 minutes because that's what my brain can usually take. But today I was able to sprint for 30 minutes each time and take a 5-minute break. Obviously I haven't even brushed my hair yet. I haven't done anything extra during my 5-minute breaks. I painted my nails. I was able to paint one hand one time and the other hand the next time. I got some coffee, all that kind of stuff. Now it's time for a bigger break. I am watching a Sarah Cannon heart breathings video because it inspires me to keep writing. It keeps my mind on writing so that I don't trail off and start another project somewhere else, like, cleaning the kitchen. So I'm going to actually kind of walk in place while I'm watching the rest of this video because I want to get some movement. Sitting is just too easy for me to do and hurts later. So round 1 is done. I finished a chapter. I've almost finished what I call the search part of my story. They know where to go now to find the big baddie. And so that scene should be coming up soon. On to the next round. I did it. I finished it. Oh my goodness. I did not do the epilogue. That's okay. Usually it's a little bit better if I do it afterwards anyway. It wound up being almost twice as long as I anticipated being, which makes me wonder if for the series, because the series books are normally half the size, if I should find a way to make it a 2-parter. I don't know how to do that without upsetting everybody because then it would have an obvious cliffhanger right in the middle. So all good things to think about. I am so tired. Let's see. Uh, After my second round of sprints, so that was 6 sprints, I went for a walk and I came back and I was so tired. I tried to refresh myself, take a shower, eat something, drink something, and then I sat down and wrote, and I got up one time in the last, what time is it? 3 hours, because I was just at a really intense scene, the big baddie scene, and then the wrap-up scene, and I know myself well enough to know that if I walk away from the wrap-up scene, I won't come back because it's not exciting to me because I already know what happens. I don't know. I'm weird that way. But I did it. I'm so excited. I'll take some time off because I need to edit it, but I need some time away from it for a little bit. I'm really excited I got it done when I did. This is a side note, but my birthday is coming up in a couple days, and I knew that if I hadn't completed it by then, that's all I'd be able to think about. I wouldn't be able to relax or hang out. It would just be in the back of my mind telling myself, hey, while you're relaxing, you really should be writing the story. So now that that's out of the way, now that I know the first draft is done, yes, there's a lot of tweaking I need to do. There's some scenes I need to add in, and there's some scenes I need to take completely out. But revising to me is a lot easier than the drafting. The drafting is more fun to me than the editing and the revising. But the revising is easier. It takes less focus, less brain power because the bones are there. The bones are there. Even parts of the meat of the story are there. it just takes some tweaking. Like there are some things I need to do. Like in this series, if you've ever read a Penny Nichols series book, which I hope you have, the Paranormal Penny Mysteries. This was book 7 that I was writing right now. A lot of music goes into these stories. A lot of songs from pop culture or certain things go into these stories. And I know that sometimes the song that I've plotted out doesn't work where I put it in, so I need to substitute another song. Or sometimes I get the name of the band wrong because I've confused it with another song and I need to go back in and fix it. Little tweaks like that are all throughout. I need to go throughout and fix it. But the biggest thing is there are a couple scenes that I know I need to totally cut that I didn't take the time to cut. I just rewrote as I kept going. Now I need to go back and totally cut those out. And there's a few scenes I need to add in, a few details I need to add in, like randomly I talk about somebody not putting their parking brake on their golf cart, and it comes to play later. So I need to go back and make sure I've added it in beforehand because it's there later. Things like that. Those don't take a whole, it takes a lot of energy, but it doesn't take as much as drafting. Drafting is the thing that I will procrastinate against, even though it's my favorite part. It's hard. My brain gets so tired and so much of my energy is needed to create these things that it's hard, and less energy is needed to edit them, for me anyway, for me. So I'm so excited that I finished. I'm glad you came along. Broke my 7 curse kind of. In my other series that I wrote, the Honey Pot Mystery series, I have been writing book 7 in that series for, I'm going on 3 years. It's got 40,000 words in it. It really only needs 20,000 more, and I can't get myself to finish it. Even though it's going to be great. It's going to be a great story, and I really like it when I go back and work on it. I just have a hard time. And this was book 7 of the Penny Nichols series. So I was really afraid that that was going to happen to me with this one too, to where I would just be stuck on book 7. And I didn't want that to happen. But now I've overcome that hump, and we'll see if now that I've overcome it once, I can overcome it again. Although I'm not intending to ever write a series as long as the Penny series ever again. But who knows? It could happen. Thanks for coming along with me. I'm so excited we finished. Bye.